What up, peeps? Today I want to talk about the process of you hiring a DJ or somebody you may know that wants to hire a DJ. Uh, this information might be good for some DJs too. Uh, in that process, there's a lot of people out there that when they get ready to hire a DJ, uh, there's a few mistakes that they make, but some people just want to ask the DJ, what do you charge? And they want a instant answer just like that. They want to know what you charge. And sometimes it's just not that simple. Because it's like, me for one, if you just want a price and you don't want to discuss anything, I'm probably going to give you a higher price than what I normally would charge because I don't know the details of your event. I have no idea if I got to go up a hill, I got to go up some steps, um, what equipment is needed. I'm probably going to bring all of it because I don't know if it's a big venue or a small venue, but questions need to be asked. Matter of fact, everybody, it's a bunch of DJs. They call themselves a bunch of people. They call themselves DJs, and mm, I have a little problem with that to a certain degree. Now, it's such a thing as a DJ, amateur DJ, a DJ that's just doing it for a hobby, and then a professional DJ. Now, a professional is going to ask you questions and consult with you because that's what I do. I mean, I can't just give you a price and I don't know anything about your event. I mean, I have on my website where you can fill out all the details, time range, how many hours you need me, do you need wireless mics, um, do you need a big booming system? How large is the venue? How many people are you gonna have? All of that stuff needs to be explained and discussed. Do you need lighting? All of that. That's additional cost if you need it. All of that needs to be discussed before I can actually give you a price. You know, where is the venue? How far is the venue away from me? You know, if it's too far out and I'm gonna be out late at night, chances are I'm probably not gonna want to drive back. So you may have to book me a room or something, or uh, accommodations may have to be taken care of. Travel accommodations, where do I have to go? Um, what type of music you want? You know, all this stuff. I mean, that doesn't really play too much of a part in pricing with me, but uh, I need to know that. I need to know what type of music, um, age range of the guest. Um, is this going to be a formal event so I can dress the part? Even though I'm going to be back behind the scenes, I like to still dress the part if it's formal, if it's not formal, or if it's just a party, if it's a hangout, you know, that type of thing. Is this going to be a chill crowd that just sits around? Or is it going to be any dancing? Is it a party crowd? Do you really party? Do you dance? Ask all types of questions. If it's a wedding, what's the colors of the wedding? Because I have a certain light that I can make the whole venue that color, your theme color. I can make that venue, so I need to know those things. Um, but things for you to watch out for. If you go find a DJ and say how much you charge, he just gives you a price, and that's all you discuss, that and the date of the event. I'd be a little leery about this stuff. I really would. And for DJs that don't really use contract, it's not necessary to use a contract, but I mean, I'd be leery of that too, because you may not know this, but and I don't want to say any names, but you could have your DJ booked, and I know a lot of you like to shop around and try to get the cheapest DJ. That is not a good thing because let's just take a wedding event. Um, Usually you want that wedding event to be perfect. Or even if it's a company party, birthday party, anniversary party, or something, if it's supposed to be something special for you, why are you trying to get a cheap DJ? You're spending money on all this stuff, this other stuff that doesn't matter, that you're gonna use one time. That's not gonna make a difference whether your guests stay or eat your food and drink everything up and leave. So shopping, I mean, usually with stuff you want to shop and see if you can get a sale or something like that. But for entertainment, for a special event, I advise you not to shop around for the cheapest DJ. Find a quality DJ. You may find a quality DJ that's cheap, but I'm just saying you know if you shopping around, you ask me and say, well, hey, I'm still shopping around for prices and stuff like this. You know, I'm not gonna keep you in mind too much. I'm not gonna keep your date in mind too much or whatever it is because I'm coming to do a job. I'm coming to do my thing. That's me. So it's like, you know, it would make me think that you really, it doesn't matter who's back there DJing as long as you got some music. So that's not me. I'm coming to do my thing. So uh, if you shop around for a DJ and you just ask how much do you charge and he rattles some off right off the bat, without asking you any questions, I would be very leery of that DJ. He didn't ask you nothing. He didn't ask you where it was, how many people, nothing. He didn't want to know nothing. He just gave you a price. I'd be very leery of that. So, things to kind of watch out for when you are shopping for a DJ. And then for the DJs out there, I mean, why would you just rattle off a price like that in the first place? I mean, you should have a minimum price that you're gonna do anything to, for pretty much anything. Should have that has minimum services instead of bringing all your stuff and just doing it because you in the end you're hurting yourself. That's all you're doing. You're hurting yourself. Um, why would you just give somebody a price and not know anything? I know some DJs that do stuff like that, and then later on they talk to me crying about the gig was too long. I mean, that's you set your limits on that. I got like a 4 hour. That's how long I'm giving you for a gig, 4 hours. Not to say that I won't go over, but I'm saying that's what a gig should be, about 4 hours. I mean, you got your dinner time, you got your where you get your little drink on, sip time, whatever it is. You got your little hour or two for party time, really dancing if you gonna dance and stuff like that. And then you got your kind of ease on up out of that time. So I mean, these people that think events should be all day outside of a wedding, I don't know what to say about that. Because I mean, you're not gonna do that at a club. You're not gonna do that at a club. You're not gonna go to no club at 7 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and stay there at 2, and actually party that whole time. You're not gonna do. It's something else you doing at the club. If you might be conducting some other type of business or something for 7 o'clock to that time. Now you got people coming in and out, but I mean, even at a club, the most anybody's gonna party at a normal club is probably about 2 hours. The most. I'm talking about when it's at this hypest part or whatever it is. Nobody gonna party no longer than that. I mean, they just not. Off and on they do stuff, but they're not really partying like that. They're not doing that. So DJs, don't hurt yourself. Start asking questions about the gig. It'll help you out better. You know if they got some steps there. You know how big the venue is. You instead of you taking your whole sound system, you might just need to take some small speakers or something like that. Ask questions. Ask questions about the music, because if you don't and you get there, you might not have what they want, or you might not be able to accommodate them, but you took the gig. But a lot of DJs that don't have contracts and stuff like that, some people say, well, I've never had to sign a contract for a DJ. Well, I have a contract. And the reason is for your protection and mine too. Because it's like, outside of me, the way the contract protects you is, if I sign a contract with you, and let's say the gig is just a few $100 or whatever, or a certain amount, and then you sign the contract, I'm guaranteed to be there. Period. I don't care if somebody offered me 1,500 to do another gig. I signed up with you. I'm guaranteed to be there. That's what the contract states. You can use it against me if I say I cancel or whatever it is. But those of you that don't sign the contracts, that DJ can come up with all kind of excuses not to do your gig. And 9 times out of 10, when he cancels with you, it's because he got a better paying gig. Because you were looking for a cheap DJ, and that cheap DJ does not have any moral character about his business, not a professional. He just wants to go where the most money is. But you happen to hire him at the time he didn't have anything going. Somebody else calls him up, say, hey man, I pay you this to do this. Oh, he gonna come up with all kind of excuses. Somebody died in the family. Somebody was sick, not gonna be able to make it, gotta go out of town, stuff like that. That contract of mine states, if I cancel out on you, you get your money back. You gotta pay me a deposit, but you get it back. And but if you cancel now, that's a whole different thing, because that's non-refundable. But I'm saying it's just business. It's like you do anything else, like when you booking a venue or something like that. You know, if the venue, once you book with them, they're not gonna give nobody else that spot. They just not. I don't care how much money they're offered, they're not gonna do it because they got a contract with you. So that's how you conduct professional business, not no hobby, not for no amateur, not for somebody that just claims they're DJ and stuff like that. That's how you actually supposed to do it. So look out for things like that when you hire a DJ, and everything might come out, or things will come out a lot better for you. Peace.